Hey, what's up, body bags? Wanted to review a movie I just checked out not too long ago. I've had this Arrow edition forever. Finally popped it in, and that's a Wes Craven's The Hills Have Eyes. This is the special edition one. I think you could actually still get this at a lot of places. I got this at Barnes and Noble actually a long time ago. They had all Arrows like 50% off, so I think I only got it for like $20, and it was originally 40. But this is considered a classic, and Arrow releases these limited edition versions of the films. I think they did Last House on the Left, which I have, and they did just recently they did American Werewolf in London that just comes out this week, and they do this to a lot of like really high end films that are considered classics. Pretty much, they did it with Donnie Darko, um, Waterworld. Uh, just to name a few, but this is considered one of Wes Craven's classics. This came out right after The Hills Have Eyes. He was trying to kind of capitalize, or Last House on the Left, and I gotta be straight up, I'm not the biggest fan of this movie. I actually like the remake a lot better. I don't think this movie is that good. Um, it's just okay. It's grittier than the remake, I would say, but it's just the story I'm not a huge fan of. Maybe because I've seen it so many times before with other stuff. I'm not a big fan of like nuclear family type stuff and all that. It was just kind of a boring movie to me. I know that's blasphemy to a lot of people, but essentially this family are going somewhere and they're in a camper, and the dad wants to take like an alternative route that's off the books, supposed to be shorter and all that. And of course they get warned, don't go there and all that, and they end up going, and these two dudes right here, they end up shooting a tire out on the camper, and it ends up being kind of stranded in the middle of this desert, and this whole nuclear cannibal family kind of preys upon this family that's stranded. And there's some cool parts in it. There's some shocking parts, like when the cannibal family like terrorizes the family in the camper and they take the baby and all that. It's pretty shocking, and I can imagine for the year 1977 it probably would have been pretty shocking. But yeah, it just doesn't do a whole lot for me. I'm not a big fan of the setting. I don't like the desert setting for it. And to be honest, if I had to pick this or Hills Have Eyes 3 Mind Ripper, I'd probably pick Mind Ripper. I think it's the funner film. But you can't deny that this edition of the film is beautiful. Like, if you're a fan of the film, this is definitely the version to get. You get you get the standard movie here with loaded with features, and you get a booklet here. I don't think there's any. There's some different art, but yeah, you get this little booklet here that's pretty thick, and this heavy duty, hard case that they. That's why I like these Arrows editions. Or even if the movie's not the best, I still try to pick them up because I'm a big fan of their presentation with them, and they are important films. But as far as special features go, you get a new 4K restoration, which looks good. I have no complaints with the transfer. It's a really gritty movie. You see a lot of grain. Nothing's really perfect, but it's for how old it is. It's definitely a beautiful transfer. Uh, you get 6 postcards, a fold-out poster, limited edition 40-page booklet. And this is only for the special edition one. If you get the regular version, you don't get the poster, booklet, or postcards or anything. Um, you get a brand new audio commentary with Michael Berryman, which is badass, Janice Blythe, and some of the other actors. Another brand new audio commentary by academic Michael G. Coven. An audio commentary with Wes Craven, looking back at The Hills Have Eyes, a making of documentary. A brand new interview with actor Martin Spear, a brand new interview with the composer, never before seen outtakes, an alternate ending presented in HD for the first time, trailers and TV spots, image gallery. You get Blu-ray ROM content for your computer, reversible sleeve, and yeah, so this thing is absolutely loaded, and I think you can get this for like 30, $35 tops still. Like if you went to grindhousevideo.com or something, I think they still have this for like $35. And if you're a fan of the movie, it's definitely worth that. And if you're a big fan, I think they just released Hills Have Eyes Part 2 on this same format, same kind of case and everything. So they now officially have all Hills Have Eyes films on Blu-ray. So, like I said, it probably may be sold out now since Part 2 came out. People grabbing up on this. But yeah, it is a beautiful edition. Just unfortunately, it's not my favorite film by Wes Craven or anything, and it doesn't have a lot of rewatchability to me. I'm glad I have it, and I'll pop it in eventually again. But yeah, anyways, guys, peace.